But you want all this pimping you can't afford. Perform like a punk, but wanna win his reward. Some suckers give you points, but bitch, you never scored. If you ain't paying pimping, then bitch, you getting ignored. Okay. I'm so sick of these.
As I've talked about before, that spirit of tricking is powerful, man. That spirit of tricking is something else. As I say all the time, the pimping is the master of himself. You know, and even though a motherfucker might not be spending money on certain things, when you become mastered by different things, man, it just makes you view certain behaviors and certain activities as trick behavior or trick activities. You dig? That's just like, I see, you know, people with drugs. You know what I mean? You got motherfuckers that call themselves the pimping, but they really got a real serious powder problem. They really seriously like snorting cocaine. You know what I mean? And to each their own. But the way I see that, it's like, if you are being dictated by that, if you making unwise decisions and moving in desperation in order to chase this high, you know, it just looks like trick shit to me. You know what I mean? Like, because that's what tricks do. You know, the hoe send the trick to the ATM to go get some money and come back. You know what I mean? Hoes do that with tricks all the time. You know, oh damn, I only got $80. Oh shit, well, you're gonna have to go to the ATM and come back, holler at me when you got some more money. You know, and drug dealers do this with drug addicts all the time. Dope dealers do this with dope fiends all the time. Come on, man. You know I can't do nothing with that $5, man. You tripping, man. Come back to me when you got some more money. Go get some more money and then come back to me and I'll give you what you need. You know I'm gonna take care of you. You know I'm gonna fatten you up. You know what I mean? You know I'm gonna give you that chunky 8-ball. You dig? But yeah, man, you got to go get some more money, man. You know I can't do nothing with that. You know I need at least 100, man. You go get you 100, man, and come back, man. You know I can't do nothing with them few little dollars, man. You know, what's the difference? Like, seriously, because this the tough love that I'm talking about, man. Because you got motherfuckers that I like, that I really got major love for, man, that got that problem. But if it came down to it, I would just have to keep it real. And if we fall out, we just fall out. It is what it is. You know what I mean? And if I break down that analogy like that, it's going to really make a motherfucker angry. Certain motherfuckers going to want to fight me. This motherfucker probably want to fight me right now because of what I just said. You dig? But it's the truth. But you can't do a pimp like that. You can't do the pimping like that when you being led by the spirit of pimping. When you consumed by the spirit of pimping. When the spirit of pimping, you know what I mean, influences every decision that you make in life. You can't let no send you somewhere because you ain't got enough money and you go do the shit because you so hooked on whatever it is. Like, hell no. That is not pimpish. That ain't got nothing to do with this game. You dig? Same thing with lean. You got motherfuckers like that that's hooked on that lean real bad. You got motherfuckers like that that's hooked on them Percocets real bad. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers is hooked on ecstasy real bad. And the list goes on. You know, but that, like, being a dope fiend, and see, some people don't see themselves as dope fiends because they might be a functioning addict. Or they might be a fly addict in their mind. You know, they might have the appearance of a motherfucker that's fly and got their shit together. You dig? So, because they not walking down the street looking on the ground, you know what I mean, for cigarettes that got a few puffs in them, they're not doing that, or they not walking around talking to themselves, or they not breaking into cars, you know what I mean, trying to steal some shit out of somebody's car, breaking into houses, trying to steal some shit so they could take it to the pawn shop or go sell it somewhere, you know what I mean, in order to get high. You got motherfuckers that think because that's not their reality that they not a dope fiend. But a motherfucker still a dope fiend if you are being controlled by whatever substance it is you indulging in. That's dope fiend shit. If you can't go a day without that shit, you know, if you cause you got a lot of motherfuckers, man, see, people don't talk about that type of shit. But, you know what I mean, God forbid, but if a pimp go to jail and he been drinking lean every day for years and he around and go to jail, his body gonna go through some changes that he do not like. You know what I mean? Same thing with that powder. A motherfucker who been snorting cocaine on a regular basis for a long time, if they go to jail, man, they body gonna go through some changes that they is not cool with. Them Percocet motherfuckers, oh man. If you been doing perks for a long time, man, and you around and go to jail, you gonna go through some changes, man, that you do not like. You dig? So if it's ever a situation like that where your body has a dependence on some sort of substance that you can't go too long without, you know what I mean, before your body starts sending you through some up changes, you know, that ain't it. Yeah, I can't leave the crystal meth out neither, you know what I mean, because there's a lot of motherfuckers snorting that shit that think they not dope fiends. Yeah, if you with that crystal meth, you a dope fiend too. You know what I mean? You ain't no different than the rest of the dope fiends. But motherfuckers think because they pay their bills and they not living on the streets, you know, and they take a bath on a regular basis, and you know what I mean, they wear clean clothes and shit like that, and they might be well groomed, that they not a dope fiend. Hey man, if your body can't be all right without whatever it is that you doing on a daily basis, hey man, use a dope fiend. And that is like very close. It's very close. It's like this next to the tricking. You know what I mean? That being a dope fiend, it's like leaning on the shoulder of tricking. You know what I mean? Like you a dope fiend, man, and you just like right here with the tricking, like the tricking is like your partner. You know what I mean? Like y'all two peas in the pod, man. The tricking and the dope fiend, like y'all just like, you know what I mean? For real. It's just so contrary to the pimping, man. Cause like I say, the pimping is the master of himself. See, one thing about being fly, right? You're not gonna put yourself in position to be belittled by anybody. If you have a substance abuse problem and you supposed to be some pimping, that drug dealer, your supplier, you know what I mean, whoever's giving you that feel good, they have the power to belittle you whenever they feel like it. They might not be that type of individual, but if they are that type of individual, they can belittle you whenever they feel like it. And you know, pimping, we don't just delegate the power for motherfuckers to belittle us. We don't just delegate that to any and everybody. We don't delegate that at all. We keep that power to ourselves. You know what I mean? And we responsible with that power, because we not gonna belittle ourselves. You dig this?
Yeah.
I been stroking relentless to get waves like this. I spoke into existence for her to pay like this. In the trenches on a day like this, traffic consistent, and so I have to insist that she relay my chips. It's a trap with her name on it and my game on it. Any forces coming against this game, shame on it. Standing on my pimpin' from day one and remain on it. It carried me through every terrain and I gained on it. Experience joy and pain on it, sustained on it.
But getting back to this game that I never left.